Hi, my name is Neal, and I've been a member here since 2001. I've taken classes and I've taught classes for 16, 17, 18 years. I first started out as the yoga teacher for many years, and then I've taught bench, I've taught aerobics, I've taught a ballet bar class, and now I'm teaching dancing. And this is my second family. These are my sister friends. We were sister bandits all during the pandemic. Now we're unmasked bandits, and we're dancing bandits. Will you please join us in the gym, and we will smile and dance and twist and shout. Happy anniversary, Fairview Fitness.
Matt Hatchett, your District 150 representative for Lawrence, Truitland, and Johnson counties, is proud to support our local high schools, our East Lawrence Falcons, Trinity Crusaders, the Dublin High Fighting Irish, the West Lawrence Raiders, the Truitland County Vikings, and the Johnson County Trojans. Matt Hatchett, your District 150 representatives. Go team!
Let me be free.
There's a Can-Am waiting for you at Myers Equipment and Supply, 301 North Jefferson in Dublin.
Call Mr. Appliance for a speedy expert service. Or your appliance is not performing correctly, call 309-5960. Mr. Appliance of Dublin is your go-to company for dependable quality appliance service. Our experts are committed to delivering exceptional results in a timely manner, whether you need repairs, replacement parts, or general maintenance. Technicians are available on your schedule and always provide courteous, respectful, and quality work every time. Our technicians always explain and ensure understanding so you'll never encounter surprise fees. Trust Mr. Appliance for residential and commercial repair, service, and maintenance. Call 309-5960. That's 309-5960. 309-5960. Serving Dublin and the surrounding area. Mr. Appliance and Speedy Expert Service, a locally owned and operated franchise.
It's that time of year when we come together to support our teams. And our team here at Dublin Chevy Buick GMC is here to support you.
Down here at Dublin Chevrolet, where we're putting dreams in driveways.
Go, let's get out there.
Whether it's helping you with your next purchase or just servicing your current vehicle.
Yes, Miss Thomas, we've got your Traverse booked for next week.
North and south!
And remember, support your local team. You know the rest.
Raider Faithful, welcome out. West Lawrence High School, West Lawrence Coaches Show. Coach, coming off a bye week. Okay, Coach. So how did that go? What did we work on this week at practice?
Well, it's just a little bit of relief to be able to work on us and not have to prepare for an opponent, kind of take things back to a fundamental level and really work on our fundamentals and the things that we really feel like we need to improve on. So take some of the pressure off and just practice. Yeah. Learn our fundamentals, work on run fits on defense, work on some blocking fundamentals and tackling fundamentals and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, talking fundamentals, you know, that blocking, that tackling. What else at this point in the season, what else do we have to work on going forward, and what else do we have to get better at?
Well, not just fundamental, blocking, execution, right. Defensive call execution, coverage execution. We got to be able to do what's called, and you know that takes the errors out of your game. Right. That's the plan, to take the errors out, and hopefully we can play more mistake-free football moving forward in the last half of the season and you know, execute a little better.
That's right. Now, Coach, I know I asked you last week, but you know, did we prepare for West Side? Did we put in any West Side, or did we go just straight fundamentals this week?
Mostly fundamentals. We did look ahead a little bit, but most of our game planning for Westside took place this past weekend. We wanted to see kind of how they had a week off the week before, so most of the film we had was of previous games,
right.
a couple weeks ago. So we got like a little bit of a database on Westside, and then we got to look at the Perry film. They played last Thursday, so we got to look at it Friday and Saturday and Sunday and kind of analyze it and break it down and get some of that in.
Got you. Now, as far as, a regular practice week, when you got a game on Friday, you got them walkthroughs on Thursday and, full on Wednesday. What did we do this week?
This past week, we gave them Monday off, just kind of get their legs back from up under them, and then Tuesday, and Wednesday we got after it pretty good. And the JV game Thursday with Vidalia and had a good showing down there. A lot more varsity staff got to go this week, and maybe some kids that are on the bubble, whether they're backups or JV players, they got to go play. We held everybody back and had a short practice here on Thursday.
Gotcha.
But it was just good. You got 2 good practices and then a JV game. So it was a good week for us.
Yeah, a JV game and a lot of those varsity guys working. And tell us more about that game. What was the final there?
In Vidalia, it was 14-7, but we were down 14-0 in the first half, and then had a really good second half, and the time just kind of ran out on us. We scored on defense. We moved the ball. We drove it all the way down the field in our first possession in the third quarter. So moving the ball and some good things are fixing to start happening on the JV. I think they were getting some things figured out. Really good defensive game. We scored 21 points on defense the last 2 JV games. So that's pretty cool, and we'll keep that going and figure out who our young stars.
That's right. Yeah, I know you're happy with that young group, Coach.
Yeah, we'd like to probably have we 14-13 at Mary Persons, and then 14-7 at Vidalia. I feel like we probably could have easily come out on the other end of those games. So I think we'll continue to improve there. So we got 3 more JV games, so I see us progressing.
Right, and a JV level, it isn't always about the scoreboard. I mean, you want to see those guys grow and progress, and in that one game, 2-point conversion. So
yeah, well, you'd like to see, you want to see the guys progress. You want to get as many kids reps as possible, but at the same time, you want to learn how to win.
So you're right about
that. So you're kind of in a little bit of a catch-22 there, because you want to learn how to win. You want the kids to get used to winning and expect to win, and that starts at the sub-varsity level. And they'll compete. They're competitors, so they don't take losing lightly. But I can stomach it a little bit if I can see the progress.
Right.
So I can see people making plays and progressing and playing physical football. So that's what we want to see out of our young guys.
Yeah. And we got 3 more JV games, so I think we can pull out at least one of those. We'll pull out a couple of those there at the end. Coach, so we're mid-season, or a little bit past mid-season, I guess. Let's take a look back. Okay, so where have you seen the most growth since way back in spring? Where have we grown as a team?
It was just such a fast-moving deal in the spring, and May 2nd to it was my first day on the job, and May 4th was first day of practice. So I really didn't have a lot of time to get to know the kids at all. So like I said, I'm still getting to know the kids. So
that's right.
Remember, I've only been here for 5 months or 4 months, and I feel like everything's progressing. It may be a little slower than we'd like to see, but we are progressing. I think there's been some growing pains. We've had to change gears a little bit here or there. We've had to identify some issues and adjust our plan offensively and defensively and just how we do things. So with transition, there's going to be growing pains. So I think playing a tough schedule early on really allowed us to identify issues that we feel like we need to correct for the long term. And so we got some long-term plans in place, I believe, offensively and defensively, and just kind of the direction we want to head as a program. If that means kind of like a broken leg or broken arm, I don't want to say that like this program was not broken, but just getting it set our way.
Right.
Sometimes things get a little worse before they get better, but I really feel like we're heading in the right direction now as far as like personnel, who's playing what positions, and scheme offensively and defensively and special teams, how we want to be from here forward.
Right, and you talk about those growing pains. Well, Coach, it's a brand new staff, right? You're just now getting to work with some of these guys. Talk about, that partnership and that you formed with this staff and, with offensive coordinator Gabe Gay?
Well, Coach Gay and I, he and I are the two newest guys,
Yeah.
and then Wyatt that came with me from Mary Parsons, but he was at Putnam last year. Anyway, me and Coach Gay, when I was, when I got the job, several of my friends had kind of put me in contact with him, and just philosophically we were on the same page, and I know we've, as far as the scheme, and we want to be a little bit unique and the things that we want to do offensively and the way we want to attack defenses and the way we want to run the football and throw the football, he and I are on the same page, and I have a lot of trust in him as a man and as a coach and how he works with kids. So, we'll continue to progress on that side of the ball, but I have a lot of trust in him and what he's going to get done. So I think same thing like I said too. We got to kind of get things set and then start progressing. So sometimes we didn't really know what issues we had until things messed up. So
Gotcha.
I think you'll see us progress. I think you'll see us play better on offense as the year goes on and on into next year and the next couple of years. So we're laying the foundation now on offense, so kind of what we want to be and our identity and kind of like how we want to get our best players the ball, how we want to block up front. We're developing that identity. So I think you'll see us progress on the offensive side of the ball. He does a really good job.
That's right. He definitely does. And Coach, talk about, you're a new coach. How has that been, mid-season? Let's take a look at it. How has it been for you settling in that head coach spot?
Well, I think it's there's so much that you don't really expect to have to do, and so much you don't really expect that that comes across your desk, and things you got to deal with. And I had a great group of mentors in my life that have really prepared me for the tough times, like adversity is going to hit, and there's things that you're not going to expect, but nothing's really surprised me yet, I don't think, because of the mentorship that I've had with the guys that have kind of raised me and reared me in the business. So I think a lot of assistants take over head jobs and they're not ready for what's coming.
Right.
So I'm not scared of hard times. I feel like I'm built for it a little bit, but I feel like we got a good plan to progress from here. I do. So I think a little successes along the way go a long way. So we're going to keep trying to build and get better and have small successes, and they lead to bigger successes.
That's right. We got a tough class on the way up, and we're going to keep growing and learning and progressing for sure. So, Coach, let's get a little injury update. So we were talking about Zane and Q last week. Where we're sitting at with those guys and anybody else?
Oh, we got some small ailments, and Q's pretty much back. Dejaquan Jackson's pretty much back with us. He just had some minor injuries, and he was prepared to play last week if he had to go a little bit, but he didn't practice a whole lot that week, so he's had the whole off week and this week to get ready. And then Zane just had knee surgery this past week, so he'll be out for the foreseeable future. If we get him back at all, it'll be later on in the season. So. Which is he has a little depth to our backfield and our running game, so that hurts us a little bit. But I hate it for him because it's his senior year.
Right.
But he's a tough player, and hopefully if he can come back, we'll get him back.
That's right. Coach, we're going to have some people step up to fill that running back spot. We've seen some guys back there.
So we're probably going to have to play a lot of guys by committee back there between our slot receivers and our running backs. They're going to have to play both positions. We're going to have people like Johnny Williams and Quentin Clark and Tay Stanley and a couple of young guys that are going to have to step in. Jamari Smith has been doing a lot of practice.
Gotcha.
He's going to have to step up and carry the ball a little bit. And, of course, our quarterback's going to have to carry it a little bit. Ty Cummins is going to.
Of course.
And so that's going to be, a lot of people having to pitch in to help. And just hurts our depth a little bit.
Sure.
But Shannon Atkins also is one of those freshmen that's going to have to step in and carry the ball and block a little bit. But they'll all carry their weight a little bit. I think we'll be okay right there.
That's right. Yeah, we got the guys who can step up. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a quick break. We're going to come back and preview this region matchup coming this Friday night. Y'all hang with us.
Welcome, fans. It's time for Friday Night Football. And now, from Farmers State Bank, Ben Knight. Ben Knight, what do you got for us?
Ron, we have a ton of excitement tonight, dedication, and a commitment to excellence. Come be a part of our team at Farmers State Bank and join us on Friday night as we celebrate the Crusaders, the Fighting Irish, the Falcons, and the Raiders. And remember, it's as easy as FSB. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Hello, my name is James Garner. I've been a member of Fairview Fitness Park since it opened 36 years ago. My wife and I have been coming regular, sometimes 6 and 7 times a week, but most of the time 3 to 4 times a week. I also walk 5 miles about 2 to 3 times a week. This is the only way that I can keep my weight down. This is the only way that I can keep my weight down. I invite you to come and join us.
Hi, I'm Tom Domney, W. Nelson Company. We're a full-service wholesaler specializing in plumbing, irrigation, and industrial products. We are committed to building long-term relationships with our customers by earning your business every day. With a staff that collectively offers more than 50 years of expertise, our team knows your industry. We're able to answer your questions and are ready to help you get the parts and equipment you need. At W. Nelson, our goal is long-term success of your business. We achieve that goal with a simple commitment, doing things right, one customer at a time. Our showroom is complete with the latest styles and fixtures. Stop by and see us at 507 Airport Road or give us a call at 478-272-3585. That's W. Nelson.
Allen's Heating and Cooling is your licensed Amana equipment dealer. Trust Allen's Heating and Cooling to install and service your heating and cooling unit. Allen services all brands, and with the purchase of a new Amana, offers a lifetime compressor warranty. Call Sean Clark or any of his friendly staff at Allen's Heating and Cooling, your Amana dealer. Amana lasts and lasts and lasts.
Midstate Pools and Spas carries an outstanding line of hot tubs. Adding a spa to your deck or patio is a great and affordable way to spice up your backyard area. Hydrotherapeutic reasons or pleasure, we can help you find the right spa that fits your needs. All our spas range from a seating capacity of 2 to upwards of 7 in our signature collection, and there's also different cabinet colors to choose from too, so that you can pick out the right color that best fits your area. There's several different add-ons that can be implemented to make your spa even more enjoyable. That's Midstate Pools and Spas, the ultimate hot tub experience.
All right, folks, welcome back. Coach, we talked about that region matchup. We got Westside coming in. They're going to be tough. What do you know about them? What do we know about them?
Really athletic group. They were young last year, I believe, and they've got a lot of older receivers and skilled players. Very, very large on the offensive line, two huge tackles. Freshman quarterback, but he's pretty good, and so he can spin it, and they'll do a good mix of running and throwing on offense, and mostly a spread type unit, but they will use 2 backs to get in there and try to pound you a little bit. And defensively, they're an even front team. They're a 4-man front team that plays a lot of man coverage, so. Very athletic on the back end, so they'll try to man us up and stack the box. Real athletic defensive line, very active linebackers, and then just 5 guys in the back end that can play man coverage and cover a lot of space.
For sure. Coach, for us to get a win, what are we going to have to do? Who's going to have to step up? What players are going to have to be made? What are the keys to a victory Friday night?
Well, it's not anything like that's. They don't have to do anything spectacular.
Right.
We got to move the ball. We got to get the tough yardage. We got to complete a couple passes, and somebody's going to make a play here or there. It doesn't have to be an extraordinary play. It's just got to be a simple play, simple throw and catch.
Right.
Simple execution of our defense. We got to get lined up. We got to hit the right gaps. We got to tackle well. They're athletic, so we got to get them on the ground.
Right.
So it's not going to be anything spectacular. We can't have miscues on special teams.
No.
Can't turn the ball over in our own territory. We've done 3 times this year on punt, so we just got to be better in that phase of the game right there. So
sure. Did we put an emphasis on that this past week? That punt team.
Well, we spent an awful lot of time on special teams in general, and just because I believe it's important.
Yeah.
And we did, and we're gonna have to continue to do so. Just where it's second nature. So.
Right. Yeah. Special teams can win or lose a ball game.
Yeah, as you saw a weeks ago. So.
Yeah, we've seen it. So offensively, okay. So we saw them rolling a little bit there against Griffin. Are we going to see more confidence from the offense, a little bit more in their groove this Friday night?
Yeah, I think so. Like I was saying earlier, I think you'll see us progress from here. Just everybody getting more comfortable with what we're doing, and coaching staff getting more comfortable, and our position players getting more comfortable with what they're doing. We got a couple of schemes, and we've shuffled around the offensive line we think is the best combination for us right now. So I think we'll continue to improve there.
That's right. Now, Coach, we're on that region stretch here, so to make the playoffs, what are we? And I know we talk about progression, but at the end of the day, we're trying to get in there.
Right.
So what are we going to have to do? What games are we going to have to pull out here to get that top 4 and make the playoffs?
I think honestly, there's a lot of parity in our region. I think you got a lot, and there's is kind of Perry. I think you got Perry and Spalding is kind of at the top, and everybody else is kind of, we're going to be jockeying for those next spots.
Yeah.
And not saying that we've already granted Spalding King, or Perry King, but we're going to have, those are the teams that have got the best records right now. Westside's sitting at 4-1. They're going to be tough to deal with, and Griffin was a tough opponent, and I think they'll continue to give people problems in the region. So I think it's just Baldwin's good, and Baldwin beat Howard the other night. So I think it's just going to be we're just going to have to win by any means necessary.
Yeah.
So
for sure, we're going to try to get in there, fighting for one of those, like you say, Perry and Spalding, they're going to be tough, kind of there at the top, but we're going to be fighting to get in there. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got a tough one, a big game Friday night. Westside, where are we at, Coach?
Ed DeFore Sports Complex.
Classic.
Right near Westside High School.
Yep, got you. So come on out, it's going to be a good one. We got to pull this one out. Thank you for tuning in. This has been the West Lawrence Raiders Coaches Show.
All right, boys, if you want to go to college, you have to clear out another one of these.
What if we told you there was a better way to save for your kids' college than pickle jars? Morris Bank's Savings Builder account and moolah makes saving for your kids' college easier than ever. All you have to do is connect the account to your debit card, where it automatically rounds up your purchases to the nearest dollar, depositing that spare change into a moolah account where it will grow into a nice little nest egg for whatever your kids have their sights set on.
Hey, I'm Sam with AutoMax, your local repair shop. We're family owned and operated. Our mechanics are ASE certified, 100% satisfaction guaranteed service. We service all makes and models, foreign and domestic. So come see us at AutoMax, your complete auto repair. We also offer certified auto repairs, mufflers, brakes, engine repairs, diagnostic struts, suspensions, and a whole lot more. Come see us at AutoMax, 707 Kellum Road, Dublin, Georgia, or call us at 606-6868. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5.
And now the starting lineup for the #1 realty company in Dublin and Lawrence County, Century 21. Brian Howell, Charlene Lamb, Adam White, David Deves, Jennifer Bradley, Jay Brantley, Jim Jarrett, Ruth Watson, Charlene Brantley, Raina Duberly, Yvonne Robertson, and broker George Durden. Count on the winning team to help you score every time. For more information, log on to c21dublin.com or call us at 478-272-1535. The winning team, Century 21, Durden Cornegay.
Hi, I'm Andy Cullins at Cullins Supply. Cullins Supply is proud to be your Bobcat small equipment dealer. When paths need clearing, buildings need raising, loads need moving, acres needs tending, or anything on your to-do list needs getting done, that's where we come in. Bobcat makes the best equipment to complete the toughest jobs imaginable. Come see the full lineup of Bobcat compact equipment at Cullins Supply and Engine Service, located at 910 East Jackson Street in Dublin or 826 South Harris Street in Sandersville.